welcome to our Tuesday Vinyasa Flow Yoga practice. Hope you can hear me. If you can, just let me know in the comments below with a thumbs up. I'm still waiting for the confirmation. Those all who are joining today with us through Hoboken Library's Facebook page, I welcome you all for today's Vinyasa Flow Yoga practice. One more time, I would like to check with you if you can hear me clearly. Please give me a thumbs up, and then we can proceed with our practice. So just waiting to get that confirmation from your side, from the viewers who are joining us. Okay, thank you so much for letting me know. It's Tuesday, it's hot outside, and what a better way to spend your time indoors on your mat. Just 30 minutes practice really will help you to open up your body, your mind. So for today's practice, we are going to begin in Tadasana, or the mountain pose, standing up tall towards the front of our mat. And we are going to need a block later for a pose or two, so keep it handy if you are going to practice with me. So come forward onto the top of your mats. Feet are hip width apart. Spread your toes nice and wide, so lift them up and glue them onto the ground. Lift your kneecaps up. That helps to engage your quads, your quadriceps here. Tuck your pelvis in, and that will help you to establish a natural curve in your spine. Roll your shoulders behind your back to help support the spine. Allow your hands to be on either side. Chin is nice and parallel to the ground. Heart is lifted up. Get your neck nice and long and get that extension to the back of your skull, up to the crown of your head. Keep drawing energy from the earth, from your feet, and let it travel all the way through your legs, through your abs, through your heart, through your throat, up to the crown of your head. Beautiful. Standing tall in Tadasana, or mountain pose, and gently bringing your palms together at the heart center in Anjali Mudra. Keep pressing all your fingers against each other. Let your thumbs touch the sternum, your chest bone, so that you can feel your breath. Keep drawing energy from your feet and get your navel drawn in towards the spine. Beautiful. Take a big inhale and get your arms up over your head. Take a stretch, and as you exhale, get them back onto the mat towards your body down, getting your chin closer towards the chest. Inhale one more time. Lift them up. Exhale. Slowly lower your chin down towards the chest. Continue the lift in your heart and in your shoulders. Inhale one last time as you take a deep inhale in, lift your arms up, exhale, and slowly bring them down by your sides. Beautiful. Gently lift your head up, and let's begin again in our mountain pose. Inhale, lift your arms up, send that energy out through your fingers. Now this time, instead of taking our hands together, with your right hand hold the left wrist. Pull both away from your ears up towards the sky. Take a big inhale, using your breath to brighten your side body, keeping that length in your side ribs. As you exhale, take it over towards the right side. Push your left foot into the mat. Imagine that there is a big beach ball here on the right side, so that the length in the left side of your ribs is also maintained in the right side. Without letting your head rest onto the either side of your hands, keeping that in the center, reach your arms away from your ears. Beautiful. Inhale, slowly come back up. Switch your arms with your left hand, hold the right wrist, and as you exhale your breath, let's take it over to the left. Keeping your hips on top of your heels so that you don't lean forward or backward. Going into a side bend here, opening the right side of your body. Beautiful. Inhale, slowly come up. Release your hands, keeping your back nice and flat. Swan dive into forward fold or Uttanasana. Release your head towards the earth. Shake your head yes, shake your head no. Just to take away tension in your shoulders, in your neck area. Bend your knees and allow your lower abs to gently rest on the top of your thighs. Going a little deeper in your forward fold. Inhale and slowly root down to rise up. This time we are going to interlace our fingers except the pointers, allowing the pointers to point up towards the ceiling. Allow your biceps to frame your ears. Again, keep pushing your feet into the mat. Lift your arms up. Inhale, and we are going to go into a back bend here. Taking your arms with your ears, allowing your head to fall back, hips staying on the heels. Beautiful. Inhale and slowly begin to come up. Release your fingers and again keeping your back nice and flat. Swan dive one more time into our forward fold or Uttanasana. Bend your knees. Allow your lower abs to rest onto the top of your thighs. Release your head towards the earth. And this time lift your toes up and see if you can tuck your fingers under the toes. Just to go a little deeper in that back stretch, in your hamstrings, in your calves, in your heels, glutes, in the entire back side of your body. Keep breathing. Slowly release your fingers. Inhale and begin to rise up. Lifting your arms up. Exhale, join your palms and get it back towards the heart center. Re-establish your Tadasana one more time. Inhale, lift your arms up again, and as you exhale, allow your hips to sink down. Coming into an awkward chair, Utkatasana. Fingers are pointing up towards the ceiling. Take your time to settle into this fierceful or powerful pose. The name Utkatasana comes from the pose which is being fierce or powerful. Beautiful. Keeping your arms close to your ears. Keep hugging your legs towards each other. Slowly as you exhale your breath, get both your palms back towards the heart center. Inhale. With your breath, brighten your side bodies and send that left leg behind. You can take your gaze onto the ground and then slowly settle into your high lunge or high crescent lunge. The front knee is exactly over the right ankle. Keep pressing that heel and toe into the mat. Ball mounds of your left foot into the mat. Beautiful. Inhale, and as you exhale, let's open our twist on towards the right side. When you are twisting, make sure that the hips are squared behind. So the back hip is pushed forward, the front hip is pushing towards the back side. Hands are on either side. If you feel that you are leaning forward, Just get yourself back in alignment. Beautiful. Inhale and slowly begin to lift yourself up in high lunge. Exhale, bring both your hands down to frame that right foot and begin to transfer your weight onto that right foot. Lift the left leg and place it behind that right foot, 3 to 4 feet behind that front foot. Coming into our pyramid pose or Parshvottanasana. So both the toes of both the feet are pointing towards the front. Inhale, lift your spine halfway up. Exhale and fold over the front leg. Keep hugging your legs towards each other. Keeping the hips squared in one line. And keep drawing energy from both your feet. Beautiful. Now going into a revolved triangle here. So if you have a block handy, let's get the block for beginners. You can place the block in front of that right foot, whichever height you would like to have it. So from here, from being in pyramid pose, we are going to keep the left hand on the block, and with your next inhale, you begin to peel open your right side up, stacking your shoulders one above the other. In our revolved triangle or Parivritta Trikonasana. Exhale, slowly bring the right arm down and bring that left leg forward to meet the right into a forward fold or Uttanasana. Inhale, lift your heart halfway up. Exhale, fold completely. With your next inhale, begin to rise up. Take a stretch, take a back bend. Exhale, join your palms together and bring it back towards the heart center. Let's take it over to the other side. Starting with the chair pose. Inhale, lift your arms up. And as you exhale, begin to sink your hips down. Relax your shoulders. They should not be close to the ears, but going away from the ears. Keep drawing your arms and your legs towards each other. Sending your tailbone down. Shifting your body weight onto the heels of your feet. Exhale, join your palms. Bring them back towards the heart center. And this time, let's send the right leg behind to make our way into our high lunge again. Take your own time to settle into your high lunge. Keeping your face nice and soft. Focusing your attention onto your breath. Inhale. As you exhale, begin to open your twist towards the left side. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Keep your hips squared. Beautiful. Exhale. Slowly bring your hands down to frame that left foot and begin to shift your body weight onto that front leg. Placing the right foot behind the left, 3 to 4 feet behind the left foot in our pyramid pose. Keep drawing both your thighs towards each other. Keep pressing your feet into the mat. Inhale, lift your heart halfway up. And as you exhale, fold over. Keep breathing. Notice the stretch in the entire back side of your front leg. Make sure both your feet are touching down, making a firm contact with the earth. And now, if you would like to take a block, place the block towards the inside of the left foot. Press your right hand into the mat, and as you inhale, lift the left arm up, coming into our revolve triangle or Parivritta Trikonasana. Reaching your fingers towards the ceiling, stacking your shoulders. Continue pressing your feet into the mat as you draw energy from your feet up into the core, and from the core extend it out in all directions. Beautiful. Exhale, slowly bring that left hand down. Get the right foot forward into a forward fold or Uttanasana. Inhale and begin to rise up. Take a stretch, take a back bend, exhale and swan dive into forward fold again. Plant both your hands, bend your knees, take both your feet behind into a plank or Phalakasana. Gather your shoulder blades behind your back, spread your fingers nice and wide. Allow your elbow creases to face each other. Lift your hips up in line so that the spine is in line with the back of your neck. Heels are reaching towards the back of the room. Exhale. You can either take knees, chest and chin, or you can come down in one piece in Chaturanga Dandasana. Relax your belly onto the mat. Inhale and gently lift your torso up for our cobra. Curl your toes, exhale it out in downward facing dog or Adho Mukha Svanasana. Let us get into some ab work here. Inhale, lift your right leg up, nice and straight behind your back. As you exhale, bring the right knee towards the right elbow. Inhale, send it up back again. And as you exhale, bring it towards the center. Inhale, send it up back again. As you exhale, let's take it towards the left side, towards the left elbow. Beautiful. Inhale, slowly send it up back again. And this time as you exhale, bring the right knee towards the right wrist. Scoot your left leg behind. Toes are rested onto the mat behind. Flex your right foot here. And set up your pigeon pose. Ekapada Rajakapotasana. The easier would be to say pigeon pose. Get your fingers rested onto the mat. Lift your spine up. Lift your right hip up. Don't allow this to collapse. If you feel you cannot hold it here, you can place a block under your right hip just to give a little support. Send energy in that back leg and keep drawing energy from that front foot, from the fingers towards the core, and from there lengthen your spine nice and up. Allow that energy to travel through the back of your skull and out through the crown of your head. Beautiful. As you exhale, if you can slowly take your forearms down. Try this out if you want to go a little deeper in your pigeon pose. And if you're okay with this and if you want to go a little deeper, you can get your forehead rested on to the back of your palms. Keep breathing. And keep engagement in each and every part of your body. If you feel you cannot take your forehead that down, you can get a block and keep your forehead rested onto the block. With the next inhale, slowly lift yourself up again. Bend that left knee and with your left hand, grab hold of the ankle or the left foot. You can continue keeping that right hand onto the mat for support. making sure your spine is still lifted up, heart is lifted up. If you want to go a little deeper, you can get those left toes to hook into your left elbow crease. And then slowly you can get your right fingers to rest onto your right thigh. Keeping the length in your spine. Slowly release your left foot onto the mat. Curl your left toes. Lift yourself up. Send that right leg back behind and then back onto the mat. In our downward facing dog or Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take a couple of breaths here to come back to the natural rhythm of your breath. And then let's take it over to the left side. Inhale, lift your left leg up. As you exhale, bring the left knee towards the left elbow. Inhale, stand it up back again. As you exhale, let's get it towards the center. Inhale, stand it up back again. As you exhale, let's take it over to the right elbow. Beautiful. Inhale, stand it up back again. And with your next exhale, slowly bring the knee towards the left wrist. Scoot your right leg behind. Uncurl the toes. And sit up nice and tall in your pigeon pose. Keep the lift in your left hip. Keeping the hips squared again here. So this is a great hip opening pose. Gives a nice stretch to the entire right side hip flexors, the psoas muscle, and also on the left side. Beautiful. Take a big inhale, keeping that length in our spine and in our side body. Let's get onto our forearms. If you are comfortable here and want to go a little deeper, let's take it down onto the mat. Keep breathing. Keep sending energy into that right leg. Beautiful. Inhale and slowly push yourself up. Bend your right knee. Grab hold of your right ankle or right foot. Externally rotating your right shoulder. So beginners can stay here. Just getting into a deeper quad stretch. So if you want to go a little deeper, tuck those toes. Allow the elbow to point up. And you can gently get that left hand off in front of you. Maintaining the length in your spine. Slowly get that left hand down. Release that leg back onto the mat. Come onto your right toes. Keep that left leg up, back again. Exhale, slowly bring it down onto the mat. Take a full breath here. In through the nose. And out through the mouth. Beautiful. And slowly bring in your knees down onto the mat. Coming on to our reclining poses. So let's get our back rested onto the mat. Going down one vertebrae at a time. Head should be the last thing to come onto the mat. Extend your left leg out. Plug that left thigh and heel into the mat. Bend your right knee. Hug it towards the chest. Flex both your toes. And keep drawing that right knee in towards the chest. Pavan Muktasana. Now open your right arm out in T and guide your right knee with your left hand to roll on towards the left side. As you keep your gaze onto the right fingertips, coming into this reclining twist or Supta Matsyendrasana as it is called in Sanskrit, making sure that both your shoulders are on the mat. Going a little deeper with each exhale. Inhale, slowly come back towards the center. Release that foot onto the mat. And let's extend the right leg out. Let's bend the left knee in towards the chest. Plant that right top of your thigh bone and the heel into the mat. Allow the toes of your right foot to point up towards the sky. Continue drawing the left knee in towards the chest. Flex both your toes. Beautiful. Now open your left arm out in T and with your right hand gut that left knee onto the right side, taking your gaze onto the left fingertips. Coming into this reclining twist on the left side. Both the shoulder blades are plugged down to the mat. Inhale and slowly bring yourself back to the center. Release that leg onto the ground. Now allow your 2 feet to come closer in the center. Take your knees wide apart. Coming into our Supta Baddha Konasana or reclining bound angle pose. You can keep your hands either on your belly or onto the mat. Notice the stretch. Notice your breath. Take a quick scan of your mind and see where your thoughts are right now. Slowly bring your knees together, plant them, plant your feet onto the mat and just windshield wiper your feet, keeping them hip width apart, just taking them from side to side. Just relieving the stress from the pigeon pose. Massaging the lower back. Beautiful. And then slowly hug both your knees in towards the chest. Thanking yourself for the time you have taken out for today, for your body, for your mind, to show on the mat. And gently roll onto your right side, opposite side of your where the heart is. Push yourself up with your left hand, coming into our Sukhasana or cross-legged position. Sitting up nice and tall. Roll your thighs in, out and apart so that the sitting bones are making a firm contact with the mat and the spine is lifted a little more higher. Relax your hands onto your thighs, either facing up or down, your choice. Close your eyes and just sit here in stillness, allowing your body to absorb all the stretching and lengthening, allowing your body to echo those poses. Gently bringing your palms together at the heart center. Fan open your fingers. Allow the thumbs to touch the sternum. And we'll close our practice with one chant of Om. Take a deep inhale. bow your head to your heart. And slowly lift your head up. Open your eyes. Namaste. Thanks for joining today. I thank Hoboken Public Library for giving this opportunity to stay connected with you all through these live sessions. Continue checking out their website and their Facebook page for their updates on different programs. Thank you, and I'll see you next Tuesday at 5 o'clock here on Hoboken Library's Facebook page. Until then, namaste.